Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our playthrough of Dominions 4. In our last turn, we were beginning to build up our undead hordes to attack Pelagia. They took back their territory in the Holy See. I've gone ahead and taken Chillwind, or Gravechill, our Harvester of Sorrows, and I'm going to move him through their territory, hopefully causing some issues to their troops. But I figured, if they're fighting here in the south, let's take a northern territory of theirs with these turtle warriors we've been summoning, and go ahead and take back some of their land. We're going to break out of the siege and attack Ner'zereth, where he stands here trying to fight us in an area without any dominion. And we're going to continue attempting assassinations in the south. Let's go ahead and finish out the turn and see what happens. With our high level of magic research, we completed 2 levels of thaumaturgy in one turn, which has gotten us up to level 3. We'll be continuing to continue our research in thaumaturgy. We cast the Revive Right spell. We looked for some magic sites but didn't find any. And then we had our assassination attempts. Looks like we killed one of their warlords, one of their main troop leaders. It looks like our assassin was defeated by their salamander. This is their sacred fire mages. And it looks like we lost another assassin as well. There was a battle in Blue Sea. This was our turtle warriors. Looks like we have our turtle chief warriors here, our mermen, versus just a few of their mermen. Ours, because they have this armor, have a much better protection value. If we look at their mermen, no protection whatsoever on their Triton guards. Alrighty, looks like we've taken that. In that battle, we lost our turtle chieftain, and it looks like our turtle warriors, we lost 14 of our 64, but it was all province defense we were fighting against. There was a battle in the bulwark. This is us trying to break Helheim. Let's see how we stand up against his hordes of skeletons. Ner'zereth has become a pain to beat, because with his unlimited number of skeletons he's able to summon, we just can't get to him. This summon skeleton legions spell that he has is just a problem. And it looks like he brought a large number of these troops that have glamour as well. There go our fireball spells. Every time we hear that drinking straw sound again, it's more of these undead soldiers being summoned. It looks like we are not doing very well down here either. Some of our mages have had enlargement cast on them to make them larger. We're starting to take out these glamour soldiers. Looks like they've been paralyzed, maybe. But now we have this just horde of skeletons. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. And again, skeletons never run, limitless morale. they're just going to stand here until they die. His fatigue is at 44 after casting that spell 1,000 times. I don't know that we're going to be able to take this many undead. Not with what we have here. Not when some of these Husk Girls are also here just to hold us up. Our frontline troops have routed. You can see their morale's in red here. That means they're running away. That's going to leave us open for all these undead troops to attack. Let's hope our armies are smart enough to run. Before they get overwhelmed. Oh, we've called the Huskarls at least to run. What is this little guy here? An earth elemental they've summoned? They're just throwing the book at us here. They're getting awfully close to our mages. Please run away, guys. Please don't stand here and fight this stupid number of undead that just keeps coming. Well, I can guarantee we're going to lose this. Instead of watching us slowly lose, let's just take a look at how that happened. So we lost a Jade Sorceress. We lost one of our mages. One of our legionnaires, 2 of our legionnaires. 8 standards. The 2 Lamias that were around. 67 of our mainline troops. It looks like we killed pretty much all of their non-undead troops that were with them. So it's just the leaders that are still around. But they have so many of them with them. It's just going to be a tough battle. We just have no way to stop him from summoning those undead over and over again. Unexpected event in Gladewood. Cora the Amazon has joined. That's great. We'll check her out in a second. Under Siege in Gwerth. I'm surprised that's still holding. Under Siege in the Bulwark, of course, where we just tried to break the siege. 2 afflictions were cured. And there's lack of supplies in Gwerth. So we're holding out there. We've got Grave Chill up here. Our assassins died, but don't worry. We have more assassins to send their way. Because he's in this land, I think Ner'zereth is spreading his dominion. And you can see that our troops that went out to break that siege, because they got split off, that are now no longer inside of this territory. And we no longer have him bottled up like we did. I think our best bet is going to be to take some of our recruited troops in the north here, because we have quite a few, but they're all spread out doing commander duty to keep assassins from getting us. We might need to bring them down south to fight. Come up with a plan to fight his undead units. Dahuna, our prophet. We don't want him just kind of out in the battlefield. I'd rather not have that him get assassinated or anything, so we're going to have him. We can't have him go north. I'll have him sit here and hope these province defense keep anything from happening. We'll find out. If he gets killed, we'll summon another prophet. Not that big a deal. We do have this large army in the south. We can start to move north. In fact, I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do, because we're going to need backup there. Let's make sure we've got as many as we can here. And I'm just going to have Procus move north just to see what happens. Over here, we want to continue to summon our undead. Convert our gems again. 'Cause Only 10 gems, so let's see what we can do with that. Can we summon ghosts with 10? No, we need 14. We can summon some shades, however. We need to have our other Mound King continue to search for magic sites to get us more death gems. So we've got that army moving. Continuing our recruitment down here because we'll need to replenish. For one turn, we're going to need to hire another legionnaire to bring the troops back up. We have those healers that we've been hiring. We need to move them out as well so they can heal the troops. We're going to go ahead and stop them as well. I think I want to go ahead and bring in now that we're having more death spells. Maybe do we want an Augur Elder? No, we can't send them underwater. But they will be able to cast the death spells against Abyssia. Let's go ahead and hire those. Ooh, do we not have enough money? We don't have enough money. So regular Augurs it is. Here's where we took this territory from Pelagia. I'm sure they're going to try and take it back. So we'll just throw in some province defense. Let's see if we can recruit any kind of units here. Looks like Tritons. They're low resource, high gold cost. And then this is their high resource, high gold. These are the guys that have that higher protection stat. We'll just go ahead and... Man, we can't even have the resources to hire one. We need a new commander, actually, now that I think about it. So we'll do that. Down here, it looks like we have 30 enemy units. Let's go ahead and not get too much on the defensive. We'll find our Bane Lord that we summoned. Dimmu the Bane Lord. The nice thing is, he can lead 160 undead units. And he can lead them in a total of up to 2 squads. So let's grab these ghosts. Let's grab these whites. These shades. I think that's all we have undead-wise here. So 32 undead units versus 30 regular enemy units. I feel like that's not going to be enough to take that territory. Do we have anything else we can send? I don't know if he can lead regular troops. Let's take a look. He can lead 40 normal units as well, but no magical units, and I have no other normal units that can go underwater. Oh, we do have these 2 guys. Apparently we can't lead them for some unknown reason. I'm not sure why. I thought they were undead. Ah, because they're on discipline, so it won't let me put them in the same group. There we go. For some reason. So let's set these big dudes in the front, let them soak up some battle damage. Take these guys and set them up here. I want you to stay behind the troops, buddy. I just want you to surge forth and attack. I want you guys to surge forth and attack. And do we have anything we can give you to kind of make you a little more resilient, just in case? Let's see here. Yeah, let's give him... Ooh. Let's give him the Drain Life spell. And I think we have a couple... Let's just try to keep him alive if we can. So, give him the Drain Life spell. Let's give him some armor that we've got here. What does this do? We can make up to 25 units invisible. That doesn't help us. He doesn't have the ability to use that. Let's see. This is going to add some defense to him. We'll give him that as well. Alright. Kind of make him a little more survivable. Let's have him march into the ocean. Let's grab Grave Chill. Put him at the very front as well. Have him... Oh, actually, it'd be nice if he survives. So, let's put him off to the side a bit. Have him hold 1 turn. Have him hold 3 turns, so he's in the back. And then have him attack the most rear enemy he can reach. And I think maybe just 2 holds. Get him involved, so we need to have him not sneak, but sneak and attack into that territory as well. We need this healer to continue to move north. So I think we have everything set up. Nope, we still have a couple of these leaders here. Yeah, again, we'll let that province defense try and hold. We'll just pray that Narzaruth decides to stay here and continue to siege. Maybe he'll back off, I'm not sure. It's upsetting that, again, we had a great plan to knock him out, and we've lost again to his unimaginable undead power. So, let's go ahead and end this turn, and we'll see what happens. And, with that turn complete, we're continuing to get farther down the thaumaturgy path. Without super strong mages, going too far in any of these paths is not very effective. For example, for us to go above about level 6 doesn't make sense, because only our Mound Fiends can cast this, or we would have to do a giant communion to cast these higher level spells. We could if we need to, but we can't really get a handle on any of these level 9 global spells or anything. They'd be nice to use, but we just aren't able to do it with our current setup. We've summoned those shades. It looks like our prophet, an assassin, tried to get him. It's one of these demon bread that have caused us nothing but trouble. Let's see how this goes. Well, that was wonderful. So, our prophet died. Poor Dahuna. It seems that being a prophet in the army of Ermor is a very short-lived career for anybody who does. But we did kill their demon bread. At least he took his attacker with him. There's a battle in Dark Blue Sea. I think this is our... Yes, this is that territory we just took to keep on the attack. Pretty large army. Have one of these Krakens with him as well. Versus a pitiful force of province defense. Yeah, we're going to lose this. Let's take a look and see if there was anything left. We killed 21 of theirs. We lost our troops. Our Triton Guard, Triton Commander survived somehow. There was a battle in Holy Sea. This is us attacking with our undead troops. And Grave Chill, the Harvester of Sorrows. So you can see with him holding back, they're having trouble hitting our ethereal troops. It looks like most of these are just province defense, so I wouldn't expect them to do much. And poor Grave Chill, he just never even got to be part of the battle. I think we're going to have him move in sooner next time we use him. Our Triton Commander died because there was nowhere for him to flee, as we don't have any water territory. Of course, Holy Sea has that disease spreading because Grave Chill's there. Siege and Gwerth, we're still holding. Bulwark, where Narzaruth is outside our walls, we're still okay there. 4 battle afflictions occurred. And in Gwerth, disease afflicting the troops there because, again, we're under siege. So, we've taken back this province. We've got a little bit of back and forth going. the nice thing is that there's Turtle Tribe Tritons, but a lot of these other units can't come out of the water to attack us. They're aquatic only, they're not amphibious, so we don't have to worry as much about them attacking. Nerzaruth is still here. This is where our prophet died. We're going to have to wait for our prophet's spirit to leave the world for us to go ahead and create a new one. Let's move some troops north so that we can take care of that. We will set up the rest of our plans to continue to hold off Abyssia and try and keep the Empire of Ermor alive and going in the next episode of Gaming with Grug. Thanks for watching what is becoming one of the most drawn-out games that I have ever seen for Dominions. We may not be victorious in the end, but at least we've had fun watching our empire battle the unholy enemies set against us. We'll see you next time, and thanks again for watching.